Have you ever found yourself in a situation where someone was trying to tell you about a brand, and in just one thought, you could, suggest the brand they were talking about? And yes, you did get it. Now, why do you think that even without them mentioning the name of this brand, you were able to guess right? Now, it could be because you have been able to identify that brand for not just their name or their logo or their colors, but for what they do or how they make you feel. Now, welcome back to the 30 Days of Purpose with Generation Elevation Network. My name is Munachi, and today I am going to take you through a very wonderful topic that is very important to you and to me. Yes, how to create a personal brand that reflects your values and purpose. Remember, in this month of June, we've been able to help you live purposefully and shine authentically in different ways by sharing content that have been so inspiring, educative, and informative. And today is day 22, and I want you to pay rapt attention because in this modern world, especially where technology is leading, you need to start building your personal brand. Now, whether you are a student, stay at home mom, dad, entrepreneur, creative, or professional, this is for you. First of all, what is a brand? Yes, we've been hearing the word brand, but what is a brand? But hope you know that a brand isn't just a logo or color scheme. No, it's not. Now, a brand is the feeling people get when they hear your name or see your content. Now, remember what we started with, that person telling you about a particular brand, even without mentioning their names, you were able to guess. And this is because maybe you have interacted with the brand one way or the other, or while you see them on social media, on your television, or even consume their products, there is this feeling you get, maybe of satisfaction or maybe of dissatisfaction, and you were able to, remember them even without being told their name. Now, that is what branding does. That is what branding is all about. Now, let's take, for example, some popular brands that you might know. Let's think of Nike. Now, is it just all about the sneakers? No, it stands for strength, speed, motivation. So when you hear the brand Nike, you want to think about strength, speed, or motivation. We also have brands like Coca-Cola, and then there are a few other brands that even without being mentioned, you are able to, guess their names or what they do. But there's more to that. There's really more to that because aside just normal branding, there's what we call personal branding. Now, a personal brand is how you show up in the world, both online and offline. It's your personality, your voice, your values, and your story all wrapped into one. It's what makes someone say, oh, she's the one who empowers women, or oh, he's the guy who breaks down tech for beginners. It's not just about the product, but also about how you make people feel. All right. Now, your personal brand helps people know you, trust you, and connect with you for who you truly are. So it's not all about just building a brand or creating a product or a service. It's about also making sure that your audience, your customers, they know you, they trust you, they like you, they're able to identify with you and also connect with you just like in real life. If I mention a few names of popular people you know, you'll be able to identify them by what they do or how they make you feel. Now, if you're in Nigeria, you're very familiar with brands like Vicky James, Aproko Doctor, IB Quake, Deji Debola Kurumi, popularly known as DDK, and so many other. And some other popular brands, just as I mentioned earlier, Coca-Cola, and we also have Apple, Louis Vuitton. We know of Vusi Tembakwayo. You know of him, or maybe you've heard of McDonald. Now, these brands, what do they stand for? When you hear their name, what do you remember? That is personal branding. And I would love you to state in the comment section what you know about these few names I just mentioned. All right. Now, these are people you see on your screen on daily basis, and you can say one or two things about their personalities or core values, even though you don't live with them. Now, going further, we want to really know why values and purpose matters. Now, here's the thing. Authentic personal brands aren't built on trends. Get that into your head. They aren't built on trends. They are built on truth. Ask yourself, what matters most to me? What kind of impact do I want to have? What do I stand for? These are the things that are going to help you navigate through your branding journey. Now, that's your core, your values, and your purpose. Even when your brand reflects those, it becomes powerful and magnetic. Now, let's say, for example, if you value honesty and creativity, your content should be real, raw, and original. It's not just about jumping on trends or doing what everybody is doing. You want to be sure you are showing us the processes, you are showing us the behind the scenes, you're also telling us the truth about yourself, about your products, about your services, and you are holding on to it because it's part of your core values. Now, if your purpose is to inspire young women, your tone, your message, your projects should all reflect that. Now, when you've been able to identify your core values and the purpose behind your brand or the brand you want to start building, then you proceed to defining your brand based on your new discovery. Now, to make this real simple, we are going to break it into 4 steps. Now, the first step says, know yourself. Now, you want to ask, what are my core values? What is my story? What problems do I love to solve? Remember, we are trying to define your brand. And trust me when I say most times, the things we eventually do in life are based on any of these questions we just asked. What are your core values? What is your story? Or what are the problems you would love to solve? That is number one. Know yourself. You're able to identify yourself because this will back you up into sharing your message effectively. Now, number two, define your audience. Who do you want to reach? Women, men, creatives, professionals, children, whichever. Just be able to identify. Knowing this helps you speak their language, all right, and they get to connect with you easily. Now, the third step is choose your message and style. What is your main message? What do you want to preach about? Like, do you want to tell them, oh, you're enough? Do you want to tell them, oh, you have to pursue your purpose over pressure? You don't have to be influenced by trends? Is that a message? Or do you want to tell them, something else that could inspire them? Or do you want to come and dance on social media? Whatever. Make sure you choose your message and your style and your tone. How do you want to speak to these people? Do you want to be a calm speaker that whenever they see you, they know, yes, we are in for, a reflective session? Or do you want to be a bold, an energetic speaker? Do you want whenever they see you, they are seeing a force, they are seeing someone that is going to, hit the hammer on the head, right? Or hit the nail on the head, sorry. Or do you want to be somebody that is playful, that when they see you, they know, okay, we are going to learn something real good, but we are going to do it in a fun style. So you have to be able to choose your tone and also define your message. Now, the fourth step says show up consistently. Now, share your message regularly on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or wherever your people are. You now know your audience, you now know where they congregate. Show up consistently on that platform. I would advise, don't start with too many platforms at the same time. Don't be on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok all at the same time. When you're just starting out, choose one platform. That would help you. All right, that will help you stay consistent because you don't have to stretch yourself too thin trying to create content for all of this platform. Stay focused on one platform, build on that platform, and you can grow from there. All right, and then you're going to need some tools that would help you through your journey. Now, for clarity's sake, you want to take notes, you want to journal, you want to write down most of these things. You can use Notion or Google Docs to journal your ideas. And also, you can try out the 16personalities.com test where you learn about your personality type. This will also help you identify your tone, all right, and how you want to speak and who you are so that you can get clarity on that area. Now, for your content and design, you can use Canva for logos and visuals, Instagram or YouTube for sharing your story. Depends if you want to do video based content, but if it's text based content, you can use platforms like X, which is the Twitter, or you can go on LinkedIn. All right, And then you can use Linktree. Just go to linktree.com to organize your bio and links. Now, to edit your voice and videos, try CapCut or InShot. They are very beginner friendly. Now, let's wrap this up. Do you know your personal brand is your story plus your purpose plus your presence? I'll take that again. Your personal brand is your story plus your purpose plus your presence. Lead with your values. Stay true to your heart, and the right people will find you. Start simple. Be real. Yes, be real. Authenticity matters every time. Keep growing. And if this helps you, please kindly like, share, and follow Generation Elevation Network for more content on purpose, branding, and growth. The world needs your light, so show up boldly. See you in our next video. God bless you.